So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and we've got another covered bridge right next to this super busy highway. We've got a little Amish horse and buggy going by. That was perfect timing. So this covered bridge is called the Willows covered bridge, and in my initial research, I almost decided not to come here, but it is one of the covered bridges of Lancaster County. I saw that it was built in 1962, and that kind of threw me off. The word built is probably not the word used for this covered bridge. Let's say it was assembled in 1962. It was put together from two other covered bridges. One was called Martin's Farm covered bridge, which the county gave to the one landowner back here. And then he purchased another one, I think called Goods Ford covered bridge, to repair some of the rot on the one he had been given by the county. So this covered bridge behind us is kind of a conglomeration of several covered bridges, but everything on it is original except the roof shingles are not, but the rest of the bridge is completely original, so it's definitely worth checking out. Nothing's been replaced. Isn't even the spikes and bolts. These are the original handmade ones. A lot of the bridges you visit, these have all been replaced. So you can see how old the wood looks. So this is two separate covered bridges kind of put together. It's kind of interesting. So it still has, historic value. And yes, there's a tractor in the middle here. I'm not sure why. Looks like they're giving some kind of hay rides. Yeah, that's what this is. Wagon with the hay in it. Hay rides. Good place to stash it. But yeah, there's our Burr arch truss. And there's our king post. So saying that it was built in 1962 is a bit wrong, I would say. I think the one bridge was built, Martin's Farm was built in 1871, and the Goods Ford was built in 1855. So this is old. And the wood used, I read, came from 150-year-old trees. So that the wood in this barn currently is like almost 300 years old. So they do have some information for you here. Sorry about the, we're kind of fighting the traffic noise. But the Willows covered bridge. This is a combination of two bridges. Miller's Farm Bridge, built in 1871, and Goods Ford Bridge, built in 1855. Both bridges were slated for demolition in 1962. Mr. Newber, owner of the Amish farm behind us, yeah, I guess it was given to one, and he purchased the other one to repair the rotten wood for the other one. The bridges were restored and combined to complete the Willows Bridge. Yeah, every piece except for the wood shingles is from the original bridges. The original hand-made spikes and bolts were rescued. That's cool. Yeah, where it talks about how it's about 300 years old, the wood. But definitely a cool bridge. Definitely not my favorite location for one. But there's a bit of a dichotomy here. You look out the one window, get the busy traffic from Route 30. If you look out the other window over here, you have some farm animals. Not so noisy over here. Looks like some alpacas are out there. Saw some sheep earlier, so this side's much more scenic. And I believe this is covered bridge number 46 for me. I'm counting, right? I'm trying to keep count from now on which one, the number we're at. Yeah, so this is located right along Route 30. We're just on the east side of Lancaster. I think back behind us is Dutch Wonderland. Over here is the American Music Theater, I believe they call it, so we're in that area. Just down that way is Strasburg and the Strasburg Railroad. We were there earlier today. But yeah, oh, there's Cracker Barrel. All right, but yeah, quaint little bridge. I'm glad they rescued the pieces to it though. Even the floor, you can tell the floor, other covered bridges, the floor is much newer, but this is all original. You can tell. Just has that rough, worn look to it. The wood has that old look. These are cool too. Old antique square bolts. Like I said, just not the best location, but it's been preserved. All right, but I think that'll be it, folks. I'd spend more time here, but it's a bit noisy here. All right, but still another covered bridge here in Pennsylvania that we needed to get to. The Willows Covered Bridge, number 46 for us. All right, folks, I'm gonna head on home. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one, hopefully at a quieter location.